Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory. Our Ficsmas series here continues. I'm over here by the ma'am. So let's finish out this tree. All right, so here we are going to our holiday event. And we still have 3 more nodes to finish, but we got to get through the upgrade 3. And as you can see, I have the wreaths and I have the ornaments. So let's do this. Let's take a look at the tree.
We see you when you're sleeping. We know when you're awake. We know if you've been productive or not. So be efficient for goodness sake.
Gotta love Ada. All right, looks like we got the lights on the tree now. As you can see them kind of wrapped around. Cool. All right, let's go back to the tree here in the ma'am. Let's see what's next. So we have the snow fight. The snowballs, oh yes, it's real. And we have wreaths. So apparently they want more wreaths. So, okay. So we can do that. And then the very bottom one, obviously, is the tree. You know, the upgrade 4 building the big star there. So we unlock the star from here. And this unlocks snowballs, and I believe those can be explosive. Now, the only thing I haven't automated is the bows. So it looks like we're going to have to automate bows, because I already have everything else. So all of that stuff has already been automated, and I already have plenty. So let's go upstairs, and let's see how we can get wreaths all ready to go. All right, so I said wreaths, I meant bows. All right, so we have more Ficsmas tree branches than I know we'll ever need to deal with here. So I think that's what we're gonna use to make the bows, because we have snow going in here. As you can see, we have a lot of snow. And over here, we have candy canes. So the last thing we need to make is those bow looking things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these right here. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to divert this over to here. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. And then what I'm going to do is change this to the bows. So it'll start making bows. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move, and what's the output on that? 7.5 a minute. Wow, that's not very fast. So we're going to have to speed that up. But before we do that, we need to sort of get this over here. So let's do that. It looks funky, but I don't think we really have a choice. It's not the best design, but it'll do the job. So we're going to increase the flow here to 12.5 a minute, and that should start making this function really good. And I do have a whole bunch of gifts. I'm just gonna pop those in there. We'll be good to go. So that's really the only thing we're gonna be waiting on, are bows. I cannot make these manually, but what I could do, ironically, is divert both of these to make bows. So maybe I can do something about this. let's just let it bank out for a moment while I'm contemplating this here. We don't really need much snow made. I think we're pretty good on snow for right now. So we can afford to do this one. I'm just gonna turn it off so it doesn't do anything. All right, I am back, and I think we got it all figured out. I had to add a foundation in temporarily, as you can see there, but we got the merger in. We have both sets going there. I'm gonna just make sure that this one is working properly. All right, we got bows coming in there. We got bows coming in over there. Gonna go up top here. You see, we've got them both going in, and we got that one overclocked. We have this one overclocked, making as many as we can make. Although I think what we're going to have to do is dial them back down a little bit, because I think this one is stealing most of it, so just dial that down. And yeah, this thing's got a little bit of an advantage having a whole bunch of presents in there that I put in. Let me see if I can climb over here. We could tell this one to stand by for now, because we don't need any more candy canes. And there we go. That should keep it running for a little while. Now I don't have any more over here. As you can see, it's now just a pass-through. But if I check some of these other ones, actually be these, right? If I check these other ones, I can certainly take some out of here if I had to. Maybe split it in half and put half back in. That should be enough, I think, to give this one a little bit of a build up there. All right, so we're gonna sort of wait. I'm gonna wait for them a little bit. We have a bunch of those to make, and it looks like it's going at a pretty decent pace. All right, we are back. See, it's still running, and we have enough to do both of them now, so that's good. So we'll just go ahead and take all of these bows, put those back, and we're gonna go. I'm gonna go downstairs to the first floor and turn them into the ma'am. All right, here we are at the ma'am, and we're gonna have an autosave here kick in. So, all right, so let's get the first one out of the way. Awesome. So now we have another wreath, which I guess is a different wreath without a bow. And we get the Wonder Star, which is awesome. So for the snowballs, we need 500 snow and 500 candy canes. So I'm going to go back upstairs and get those. So I'll be right back. All right, so let's get that one taken care of too. Awesome. All right, for the last item, which we can't, it doesn't really show. I guess we have to make 500 stars. Now, they're made from candy canes and they're made from wreaths. So we have the wreaths right here, and the candy canes are behind that wall, right? So we have them right here. So what I need to do is I need to take them down and set them up. So I think I think we're gonna have to use one of those. So let's just I'm gonna set it down from that since that's where our things are. We'll set it right there. That should give me enough to maneuver. Now, I don't have a lot of room right here, so I'll probably just put the storage unit. Probably put one right there, but I need to go get some parts for that. So we'll deal with that in a minute. All right, so the star. We have this decoration, and then we have this decoration. So we need 500 of these, which means we basically need about, what, 2,500 of those and about 1,000 candy canes. And yeah, we have enough. So I'm just going to rig this up here. And let's see. I want to be able to walk around a little bit. So let's do it like that. Might look a little unconventional to do it that way, but that's fine. There we go. So we can let that do its thing. Now, what's the speed in which they feed in? They feed in at a normal speed, so... Alright. So for this one, what I need to do is we're going to put it on a stackable pole. So I need to go get some rods real quick. So let me go get some rods, and then we'll get this finished up. All right. So I'm going to put a stackable pole right here, because that's sort of where I want to get to. And I'm going to take one and sort of put it right here. Double stack it, because these are coming from a top side here, so do it like that. And we can see, in fact, I can climb right on up here. You can see there are candy canes, so we're good there. Now we just need to tie it in. I'm just gonna tie it in right there. So it's sort of I'll tie it in all the way to 1, 2, just like that. That should get us a little closer so I can make sure that I'm attached to the same thing here. And then we'll go ahead and put one of those in. Now that's a higher than that, so we'll I'm gonna do this unconventional thing here. You do a little turn and a little thing up like that. Lead it right in there. So now all we have to do is just give it power and give it storage. So in the storage, just put it right like that. And what that'll do is let us sort of tie these in. Now, they currently output at a substantially slow rate, and I have enough that I can overclock these to a whole 2 per minute. So there we go. Now I could actually do multiples of these. I do have some room that I could split off of and maybe send some of this stuff over to another one. Maybe put another one over here. I'm not sure how quite that'll work, but let's see what we can do here. So if I pop a splitter in, it's definitely going to fit awkward. It's probably not the best place to put a split. Well, actually, no. We can. If I come out from back here. So let's put that splitter back in. But we'll come out from out here. Then we can come down and feed it right in. Although this thing is in there backwards, so that's not really going to help. Might have made that. It's still going to be really awkward. So we'll just do that. We'll put another splitter right here. We'll take one of those. And we'll just pop it right in there. There we go. So now we can do two. And I'm gonna go back upstairs. Actually, I'm gonna put. I have some in here, don't I? I don't think I need any of these right now, so I'm just gonna turn that off. And we'll put two in here. Now all I gotta do is give it some power. So let's bring that down here. And we didn't use the Ficsmas lights. You can see now we have these hangable wreaths. Very nice. We'll have to do something with that later. We still haven't actually done any of the snow here. So maybe I'll make some of those right at the end here. Oh, I need some of these, don't I? But yeah, we don't need that many. Get that Ficsmas spirit going, right? Now we can take that. Like that, and then we should start to see some stars show up. Look how big those things are. Oh my gosh, those are huge. Those are so cool, and they just sort of pierce right on out of that thing. All right, so we should be in shape. Now the candy canes, since I'm splitting off of a 60 line, so what I might do is increase the I may have to upgrade this to a Mark II, but we'll see how that goes. All right, so I have it back on. I put the other two in standby, so I don't need any more bows being made at the moment. And so we're going to speed this one up now. So we can get to 12.5 rate, because it's going to drain out pretty quickly. And granted, we only need 1,000 of these, roughly, to make what we need to make. So overall, not too bad. And that's going to, like I said, it's going to output 12.5. So we should be in a good shape. So, right. So let's take a little a better look here. Oh, look, there's some there's other presents down there. I didn't even notice those. That's kind of neat. All right. Now, I'm going to go back over down to the first floor. And actually, no. I'm going to go back to the hub. Because we need to unlock today's Christmas calendar. All right, so we're up at the calendar here. And I did kind of continue going through these. I did get 17. Trying to see if I got 18 yet. Let's see. Did I get 18 yet? There's 21. There's 20. 23. So here's 19. But I want to make sure that I already captured 18. I did. It's right there. Okay. So what do we get? Haha, snowballs. All right, so snowballs are pretty cool because you know, we did unlock those in the hub, and we're gonna look to see how to make them here in a moment. But the cool thing about these is what they do. They are noblest type things, so we can throw these and make them go boom. So we got a lot of ammo on our hands here. Let's we need to find out how to make them besides using real snow. So what I'm going to do is I don't know exactly how to make these because I've never made them. I want to check the assembler first and see if they are listed in here, which they are not. So that means they might be a lot easier to make than I think. So constructor. Look at that. It's a straight maker. Takes 3 actual snow, and you guys saw you may or may not have seen my inventory. It is almost full. So, yeah, we're going to make ammo for a long time. So yeah, so that's going to be cool. So along with that, we had the other wreath. And, yeah, so let's look at the other wreath in the Ficsmas system. It takes 9 of those others and then 1 bow. So I'm going to go upstairs real quick, and we're going to make some of these Ficsmas items. We're going to make some snow dispensers, and I want to make a wreath. So I'll see you up on the second floor. All right, so for the wreaths, we need some of those bows. So all we have to do, actually, is go right over here. So we've got a bunch of bows. We don't really need this many, so I'm just going to kind of dwindle it down a little bit. And I'm not producing them anymore at the moment, so we're just going to find a really cool place. I think we're going to put one right up here. Look at that. Let's put another one right on the below. That looks mighty pretty. Let's put 2 of them over here. All right, so snow dispensers. We need a little bit of snow, and we need a few candy canes. So I don't need a ton of candy canes here. So let's take those. And I do have a bunch of stuff on me, so I'm going to kind of put some of this stuff away. Oops. Let me go back around. We don't need the bows now, so I'll just put the bows back in here. And we got candy canes. What else do we need for those? We need the actual snow. Well, the actual snow is in this container right here. So you can see we're going to be able to make a lot of snowballs. All right. So we need, we just need to go to a door openings. I think that's where I'm going to put this. Just kind of hopping around here. So we have a door, an opening right here. So I'm not exactly sure how this works. All right, well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us. We're going to be having to wait a while on those stars, so that is the last item. As you can see, I'm back down where those items are. We need 500 of these stars, and they only stack in 50s, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's going to take a while. So with that being said, what I will do is I'm probably gonna let this keep running for a while, and I will produce one more Ficsmas video for maybe it will debut on Christmas Day. I'll have to see how the planning goes, but by then I'll probably have the stars that I need, and we can finish off our Ficsmas tree. So if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Once we're done with Ficsmas, I'm going to sort of switch my Satisfactory videos over to factory tour and highlights. So the frequency probably won't be as often because it's a lot of building going on. I did make it into tiers 5 and 6, so I have a lot of factory stuff to build. I even started working on a highway system, as you can kind of see in the distance there. So there's going to be a lot of cool tour things to do to show off, but it all takes time. But I do have a lot of content coming for SnowRunner and Farming Simulator, so we definitely have other content here on the channel. So yeah, subscribe and you'll have all kinds of cool content. And I'll see you back in the factory.